Testing 1 2 1 2. What's up, people? It's your boy Focus on Music. Focus Music. I gotta get out of the habit of saying Focus on Beats. Not Focus on Beats no more. But I wanted to come on here today. All of that you know, I did a video yesterday and I just was not pleased with the video because I had the camera on me the whole time and I didn't transfer it over. So I just couldn't live with this video, man. I just could not live with it, and I just would not live with this video. So I'm here again on a Saturday morning before I get busy, and I just wanted to do this video all over again. I wanted to do my people at Output justice. Thank y'all. I wanted to do y'all justice, man. Now they didn't reach out and say anything. I'm just that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get on here and do this video all over, start from scratch and do it all over again. So here we are, Output Rev. First, I just want to give a big shout out to all the people at Output. I communicate with some of them, and I just want to thank y'all for the creativity that y'all have and pushing these boundaries to the next level. And thank y'all for what y'all do for us producers, man. Wonderful, wonderful job that y'all do with all of this. Also, let me say this before I get started. I want to thank everybody that went and downloaded the In Focus album. It got crazy love. I was not expecting it. This is the very first album that I've ever put out instrumental wise, and it did great numbers, man. My first month, 3,000, and I'm just blown away by that. So thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, everybody that listen. The new one is out, as you will see at the bottom of the screen in a minute. The new one is out. I'm trying my best to put one out every month. The new one is called Just Us Tonight. It's a little bit more sexier, grown people, you know what I mean? You know, you and your significant other. And it's more on those levels. I have a special guest on that joint. My girl Mildred and my guy Selah. They're on a song we did years ago, and it just fit the album. It just fit the album. We never released it. We released it, but not on this magnitude, and it got a chance to get its light of day. And shout out to both of them for jumping on the album. It's the very last song. It's called Distant Lovers. And I just want to thank y'all for that. So much, much love for everybody that went and downloaded that album, streamed it, purchased everything, man. It was crazy numbers I was not expecting, man. So thank y'all. Thank y'all. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this video. And this time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to transition this screen, man. Here it goes. I need my guy Russell, man. If anybody know Russell, man, he know who he is, man. I need you, dog. I need you, my boy. But anyway, here's the screen this time. As you can see, bottom left-hand corner, Just Us Tonight, all streaming platforms. And it is available on Amazon, iTunes, and anything that you listen at, Google Play, wherever you listen to that music at, it's available. And so definitely go get that thing. Go check it out, man. So this particular video, we're jumping into Rev. Now, I wanted to do this video because Output is doing a sale. The actual sale itself is, once you purchase Rev, it's $199. Then you get all of the add-ons, all of the additions for free. And I think there's 3 different ones that's on there that are definitely worth the money of it. I have the bundle pack, so it actually came in the bundle pack. I bought the everything bundle, whatever it was, and but those 3, man, they are really, really good instruments, even plus the ones that are originally already in the setup. I mean, in the Rev that they already have. Now, Rev is the very, very first plug-in that they put out, and it was a game changer for a lot of people. If you've heard any music in the last whatever that had a reverse sound, it probably came from Rev. Rev changed the game because it's not just reversed sounds, it's engineered reverse sound. So it's you can't play this and then just play it forward and it just play whatever. They have actually sit down and really engineered this thing to make it what it is, and it's very, very, very adaptable for what they have. So let's go ahead and dive in. There's 4 different parts to this, and you've probably seen videos on this before. I'm just kind of redoing it and just bringing out some new stuff on it and how it affects us in today's time in music. So, and I will say this, I do film and TV a lot. Man, shout out to Velvet Green Music Group and Triple Score Music. Those are some places that I work, man, and they are just amazing group of people. And so I use a lot of stuff with film and TV there, and Rev is one of my go-tos, man. They're one of my go-tos. So, and I do hip hop, R&B stuff also, and I use it there also. So you can do all kind of different things in different areas, man. So I just want to highlight Rev for what it is. It's definitely a game changer. So let's get to it, man. I won't be before you long today. I just want to get this video back out. Yesterday when I did it, the whole time it was sitting on me without the screen. I just could not live with that, man. I just couldn't live with it. So here we go, man. So there's broken down into four different groups here. You have instruments, you have loops, you have rises, and then you have timed instruments. And they all have different value to music. So the first one is going to be instruments. Now this is going to consist of all kind of different instruments that they have here. Anything swell, pluck, pulses, simple, sling. It's just all kind of sounds that they have here. And then you have the other side here that once you click the category, these are the ones that falls in those categories. So if I wanted to get some aggressive, you have this category of aggressive. Now we'll just choose one. Let's find us. Right. So you have all these crazy aggressive sounds, and then of course you got beautiful pads and things like that. So you got the beautiful side. All right. Right. So with these pads or with these instruments, you have Rev that's reversing that sound. Now, Rev is broken down into these groups here, and these particular groups that they have, you have layers, and that's what we focus on is the layers. Now, if we break this down, you have anything that you want to find on here, you can hit this little question mark, and you hit help, and it'll help you with the layers, the main, and the whole nine. So you can ask for help, and it kind of just look like that. It's just broke down from there, right? So each layer has its own individual engine to it. And so you got layer 1 with the volume, pan, and tone, and layer 2, same thing. And then you have these different layers just broke down. Now you start in the main, and then you kind of can work from there, or you can start per layer. Now me, myself, I start per layer. I take a layer and make it sound the way I want that to sound. I'm strategic about it, and then I add the other layer. But we'll start in main just for the sake of the video. So in this particular setup that I have here, if we look at main, you got these triggers that are down at the, as you can see, that key that lights up will set these triggers. And so those triggers will turn these on and off is what those triggers do. All right, so but these little effects here, you have equal EQs, you have reverbs, delays, filters, stacks, rage, and lo-fi. Now, each one of them does something different. So if I'm hitting, I got lo-fi on right now, but if I turn lo-fi off, it just has that sound. If I turn it on, you hear the lo-fi in the background. It's like a hiss that you hear with it, right? And you can click here, and it will allow you to add color, take away color, the noise, rate, and the bits. So, and let you add to that. So you start to hear that. You start to hear that in the back. You got the noise. You hear the noise, the color, all of that, right? Then you got rage, which is going to add a growl to it, right? You have the stack, kind of combine sounds or add a sound to it. And then you have filter, delay, reverb, the whole nine. I'm not going to go through all of them. But these are the things that you have that will allow you to create this particular sound. And so here you have the global sample stored. And this will tell you where you want the sample to start at. Right? Now, you could do this on a global level, or you can do this on an individual layer level also. So you can do it either way. So we jump into the layer. Now I'm going to turn layer 2 off. This is how I usually do. I usually do layer at a time. So I have this. And with this, I can go here, turn on. Now I can deal with it individually. Right? You hear the stutter that's going on. You have a gate and you have a rate. Now if I turn this rate down, make it a little slower, or I can turn it up and make it faster. Right? So now you have right? So now you have the pitch on this side. So you have pitch. You also have the filter, the envelope, right? Add the attack a little bit there. And you still have these individual effects here. So if I want to drive, I can add drive individually. That's how that goes, right? So now that we have that, let's just keep that for now. Let's go to layer 2. Let's turn on layer 2. And so as you can see, it's more of a pad. And individually, you can still do it the same way. It has all the same stuff. Right? And so I can take a little bass out of that. Add a little top end. Right? So now I can add both layers together, and then I have as you can hear both now. And that is how we do that first instrument. So that is instruments. All of the instruments have kind of the same thing. and you can just add your effects on from there. You also have up here at the top where the source is, you have dry, wet, pad, and forward. Dry is just the dry sound, and that's with no effects on it at all. Then you have wet, which means that there's some effects added before you do anything. Right, so then you have pad, which is gonna turn that into a pad. Right, so that's how they go. All right, so leaving that, we're gonna go ahead and go to loops. Now with loops is a kind of the same concept as far as the effect of it, but it's a little bit different. You can actually choose from anything from piano to sound design, and basically it's in a loop form. And so you have, this is a swell. And so you have all of these, all of those loops that are in here. Now, let's say if you found a like a piano. All right, so let's say if I like this one right here. Let's say if I like this piano. Let's add an effect on it. Let's do a delay. And also, this is your effect presets over here. So let's do a delay on it. Same exact concept. Like I say, you can come here, add a stutter. So that's how you can add that. You can add that effect on there. You can also do, I'm sorry, got a little message here that I didn't want to see. So cool. So this is live. So, you know, you get it how it is when you're live. So let's say if this is our piano, let's say if I want to add a filter. Let's take away that attack. And we'll add a little release. Also, in loops, you can half speed, double speed. So if I wanted to half speed this, I could. Or I can double speed it. Right? I want to keep it normal. Now, also on this, now it's not gonna allow you to see it on, let's see, maybe I can change it. I wish you could see the keyboard, but I have them all in here, so I don't think it's going to do it. So if you have that, you can add a stack. Add a little air. So you can dissect this thing, man. You can really dissect it any way you want. And really do your thing with it, right? So that's how the loops are. You can also set this stutter up. You can set any one of them up to sync. So you have all of these different things you can do to it, right? So, and that's how the loops are set up. Now you have the rises. With the rises, you have oh, you know what I forgot to tell y'all, man. With the loops, you have two sets of keys, and in those keys you have the higher octave keys and then the lower octave keys. The higher octave keys is going to give you the different loops that you can use. The lower octave is going to is where you can actually choose the key of the loop that you're trying to use. So it allow you to choose that key. When you choose the key, then it allows you to match with whatever you're doing. So if you're in a C or a D or something like that, it'll allow you to change those pitches to match. So you have that option also. Now with rise is all about rising. This is what it is. It's rising. So you hit one, it's a rise, right? Now, me personally, I like to do this with a couple of the keys. Just gives you a different sound or whatever. Now you have in the rises, you have these different areas. The rise bank will give you where you can choose what kind of rise you want. So you have 4-bar, 2-bar, 1/2, 1/4, and you have all these different sets of bars that you can use. Now, you have the bars. Now the bars is just a natural rise. It has nothing with it. It's just a natural rise. You have bars with tail, and that means that at the end of the rise, it'll have a tail on the end of it. And then you have the bar with electro. Electro gives an effect in the rise. So you have these different options that you can use. So let's say if I wanted to do a 1/4 bar, just a bar by itself. That's all it do. It give me just that. Now let's say if I want to take that same bar with a tail, it'll give me a tail. Now let's say if I want to do that same bar with electro, it's going to give me like this effect. Now you can make them a little longer. Let's say a bar. Same one. Let's say a bar with a tail. Got that tail, and then you got the one with the electro. So it gives this effect to it at the end of it. Same concept as the others. Same exact concept when it comes to these effects. So if I turn this on, I sync it, you can add that stutter to it at the end, just like that, right? Cut off, delays, all the exact same. And again, you have the half speed and the double speed that allow you to control it how you want to do that. So, and that is rises. That's how the rises are set up. And then last but not least, you have timed instruments. Now, timed instruments is the exact same as instruments. The difference in the two is this. You have whole notes, quarter notes, half notes. So if I'm playing on in here and right? And so if I'm playing and I want to change this to a whole note, it's going to make it longer. If I want to do a quarter note, it's going to make it shorter. Right? Or I can do whole notes. And that's how you do the whole notes. And it's the same exact setup as the layers, same exact setup as the effects, the EQs, and all of that good stuff. Same exact effect. So really, really, really great product. This thing has been out here for a while. It's been out for a while now, and I guarantee you've heard some top hit songs that has had Rev in it. And because of the the new element of sound that it brings with reverse. So whether if it's hip hop, pop, R&B, film, TV, whatever it is, you've heard this before and just didn't know what it was. So the investment is definitely worth it. It is definitely worth the investment. $199 and you get all three add-ons free. And so I can't remember when the sale ends, but I just know it's going on, and you definitely need to go jump on that. So shout out again to all the people at Output. Shout out to all my people here. I am choking this morning, man. I want to thank everybody, man. We are at 600 subscribers. Oh my gosh, it has been crazy. This has been a long ride, man. I never, I wasn't doing this to be like successful or anything. I just want to share knowledge that I have, and I got so many different things that I want to do, and so y'all are making it possible, man. 600 subscribers. It's not 1 million. It's not 100,000 or whatever people look for, but for all 600 of those people that have subscribed, and all the other hundreds of thousands of people that's watched, I just want to thank y'all for what y'all do for this channel and what y'all do for myself, and knowing that somebody wants to know what I have to offer, and maybe can benefit from it. Maybe it helps them in their own production life. So that's been something that I've always wanted to do, is build a team of people around me, and we motivate each other and challenge each other to make better music, man. So thank y'all, and make sure that you subscribe, like, comment. I got so much work to do. I am working. So I just want to thank y'all, man, for everything. And it's been an amazing ride, man. So we're going to keep pushing, man. Go get Rev. It is available right now at output.com. And tell them I sent you, man. So y'all have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Peace out. Yo.